What's up everybody, it's your boy AB. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's Call of Duty Mobile video. Call of Duty Mobile has been uploading videos regularly, as they always do, to their official YouTube channel. Whenever there is new content such as a new weapon or a map or a skill, a perk, an ability, whatever it may be, Call of Duty Mobile usually takes the time to put together some kind of showcase to further explain and highlight these upcoming features. It's a way for people to see the content early and also get ready and excited for the upcoming content. If you have been keeping up with the Call of Duty Mobile channel, as I stated, they update regularly. They are using PC build gameplay. Over the course of the last month, they have been almost exclusively using the PC build to showcase gameplay, to showcase new maps, guns, what they usually do with the mobile engine, but now they are using their PC build to record and show off these videos. Call of Duty Mobile's most recent upload damn near shoves the PC version in your face. They are zooming in on all of the keybinds and everything is translated in English. We have seen PC gameplay in the past, but everything has been in Chinese, clearly and obviously because it is exclusive to China. Everything from the keybinds and the font and the explanations and text on the screen, everything is translated in English. The audio, everything is in English. So clearly there is a build of the game that is in English. Now, I'll be honest, I don't watch every single video that this channel uploads. I mean, some of the stuff is pretty basic. Some of it is just common knowledge if you play the game, right? They release an update, you play the game, and then you kind of figure out what these new features or perks are. For example, you don't necessarily need to watch a 2, 3, 5-minute video explaining how to use these perks. It's pretty self-explanatory if you play the game. But when I saw their most recent video when they were zooming in on the keybinds and they zoomed in several times, I'll be honest, I got a little excited, so much that I might have even jumped the gun and been like, whoa, is this the first time that they've ever showed off the PC gameplay for English? But it turns out that they have been using PC gameplay in the past. So just to give you guys an example of how Call of Duty Mobile has been using their engines to show off their gameplay, this is their most recent video. This one was posted 1 day ago, and this one is showcasing a new perk called the Assassin perk. If we go ahead and hit play, we'll see this moment here where they zoom in on the keybinds. The keybinds are really big. Obviously they're trying to show off the ability, right, the new perk, but they zoomed in on the keybinds so bad that it got me excited. It got me thinking, whoa, are they trying to send subliminal messages here? Are they trying to get into my brain? Are they trying to plant that little worm like, hey guys, we hear you, we know you guys want a PC version of the game, we've been working on it, and it's getting closer and closer because it's running smoothly, beautifully. Even the way that this guy uses his score streak, he's using the mouse to drag the arrows, these score streaks on the right hand side, he's using the numbers, right, 5, 4, and 3. You know, it's pretty typical for a first person shooter on PC. We're using 5, 4, 3 for our score streaks, we're using E for our special ability. Everything from mobile has been translated to keyboard keybinds, and you know what, I got a little too excited. I did a little research, and it does turn out that they have been using PC gameplay for at least about a year now. This video is again another showcase for a brand new multiplayer perk, this one survival training. But for this video here, they're using the mobile UI, and it looks like they're using actual touch controls. I don't see any keybinds overlaying the buttons here. It looks like this video was recorded using the mobile engine, using mobile inputs, and as you can tell, the image is a little bit more cluttered. There's more buttons in the way, there's things kind of, you know, sticking out. It doesn't make for the most beautiful quality, right? It would be ideal to get some of these UI buttons off to the side or make them completely transparent, but as we all know, playing Call of Duty Mobile, you can't make them completely transparent. You can just make them semi-transparent and then kind of shrink them down, put them off to the sides. It's a trick that a lot of people do when they're making like thumbnails and stuff. You can see how this, with all these buttons, doesn't nearly look as clean as something like this, where the buttons are really small, they're all off to the edges, and with the UI set up this way, it just looks more like a traditional first-person shooter, the way that you play Warzone on PC or something, right? It's much more traditional, and it just looks cleaner overall to have all the buttons gone. It's sexy. I don't know, I don't know what others say, but it is just sexy. The Chinese beta has been going on for about a year now, which would also line up to a certain point when Call of Duty Mobile made the switch to using the PC engine. On the most optimistic side of things, I think this is a good thing. I think this is a sign that they are still using the engine, working on the engine. We know that the Chinese beta exists. At some point, it should be going global. We also heard from Call of Duty Next that there should be some big announcements coming for the Call of Duty Mobile 5th year anniversary. One of those announcements should potentially be the announcement of the new Battle Royale map and a potential second announcement for this PC version, which is just pure speculation at this point. I'm probably the only one speculating, honestly. It's probably just me and a few other people, but I truly believe that this PC version of the game should be releasing sometime this year. At least in my opinion, right? This is me probably just being a little hopeful, maybe too hopeful, maybe a little Charlie from the Willy Wonka factory being a little too hopeful, but yeah, I'm really excited for a PC version. So even though I am very excited for a PC version of Call of Duty Mobile, there are a lot of people that are actually not. There are people that do not want a PC version. They do not see a need for it, and they quite just flat out don't know why it needs to exist. I made this video about the COD Next event being disappointing, and I got a lot of feedback. Now this user here says, I'm not hating, but what's the point of a PC version when it's a mobile game? Genuinely curious. And I did reply to this because I felt like this is a common question. A lot of people were asking, it's a mobile game, what's the point? I said, I'd love to answer this. For example, I have a Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus and have yet to upgrade to a new phone. Performance is good, but not great. On the flip side, I have a new PC that could totally run COD Mobile on higher settings and frame rate, bigger monitors, mouse and keyboard, and even beneficial from a content creator perspective because it's easier to record, no need for capture cards and extra cables, just to name a few. This is me as a Call of Duty Mobile player wanting a PC version, and also from a content creator perspective because it would make capturing and recording content a little bit easier. I understand everybody's situation is going to be a little bit different, but from my perspective, this is why me personally, am excited for a PC version of the game. As long as the PC port is well optimized, there shouldn't be any problem for pretty much any PC from like the past 5 years to run this game. Call of Duty Mobile runs damn near fine on any device, low range, mid range, even up to the high end devices. They even have a new feature called super resolution that only a few devices can handle. And so yeah, Call of Duty Mobile pretty much has the entire spectrum of low end, medium range, high end, and the big stuff, right? So that's one of the reasons why we praise Call of Duty Mobile so much. So imagine I have a piece of crap phone, but I have a good PC. If I had the option to play the game on either of those two, I would rather play the game on the device that's going to give me the best experience. This user then replies, but then wouldn't it be a little unfair for actual mobile users? Even mobile users that use a controller, there is already a big advantage to those that use the flagship tablets, phones, compared to those that use a cheaper phone. You want to have an even bigger advantage than the less fortunate. As far as a PC player having the advantage over a mobile player, well, you really shouldn't have to worry about that because the game already takes that into account. There was a reply here that even said, never. PC players will match up with only PC players until you turn on crossplay. And yeah, the game already kind of has you covered in that regard. If you are a mobile player, you will be matched with other mobile players. If you are a controller player on mobile, you will be placed into controller lobbies. You're going to be placed with other people who also play the same way as you do. I think as long as there is an option to enable or disable crossplay, I think we're good. Give the player the option, right? Let them decide, let them have the power on how they want to have fun. Because at the end of the day, it's all about fun. We're playing these games, we're enjoying them, we want to have fun, we want to play with our friends, and if we see something in the game that we like, we might buy some bundles, we might buy a battle pass, but the first and foremost thing is to have fun. But no one is having fun if the game isn't fair. As long as the game has a really good anti-cheat and security to protect players, I think we're good. I feel like a lot of good can come from a PC port of Call of Duty Mobile. They can reach new audiences. They can continue to grow their player base. I feel like it could have a really big esports scene, and we can also see a lot of content creators do new and exciting things because it's going to reach a wider audience, right? I know some people don't want to see the PC and mobile worlds collide, but we've already seen it time and time again. Call of Duty Mobile is not the first game to do this. I'm talking about Farlight 84. I'm talking about Arena Breakout. I'm talking about PUBG. There's plenty of games out there that have a mobile side and a PC side. There's cross-play, there's cross-progression. There's a way to make this work, and I'm excited for it. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? Do you think this could all end in tragedy? Or do you think this could potentially be like a new renaissance for Call of Duty Mobile? If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the Call of Duty content, then make sure to subscribe. Huge shout out to the channel members. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. Have a blessed day. And as always, stay safe, stay strong, and stay healthy. Peace.